CEO asks employees in the elevator why the company should retain them. The CEO at my employer is an odd man who scares everyone to death. Being in the elevator with him can be the end of their career if they don't say the right thing. Layoffs are coming and he is trying to determine in a very unprofessional way who should be laid off. He will approach staff members and demand that they justify their existence in the company. He basically says this: the company is cutting staff soon and I am fact-finding who is actually valuable to the organization. Tell me how you provide value to the organization and why we should retain you in the company. Could you convince your CEO you should be retained during company-wide layoffs? I live and work in a very small town with few employers and lack of good jobs. So we are desperate to keep working. Great question. I'm so underpaid that by being here I have already added value. Pop the hood of your car. Dig down in there, and remove a random gear or wire that you find. You may not know what its purpose was. The car may even run normally for a while, but sooner or later you'll discover that that random, seemingly unimportant component did something. Your car is broken, and it was foolish to think that shedding weight by just picking some part at random would ever work. Everything was added for a reason. If you want to shed weight, you do it by targeting functions to be removed, not parts. Yeah, I would already be looking elsewhere, so would be tempted to say, if you don't know what roles add value to the company, it sounds like you don't add any value and are not doing your job correctly. Maybe that is why we now need layoffs. Maybe take the stairs from now on? Ask why. If he is an effective CEO, are they laying people off and then go let the air out of his tires? I remember going to a talk where the CEO of Patagonia was being interviewed. Somehow the topic of layoffs came up and she said, if I'm at the point that I'm considering layoffs, I haven't done my job as CEO. Sounds like your CEO isn't doing his job. I'll answer your question with another question. Is it the best use of your time to be standing in an elevator interrogating random employees about their worth to the company when you don't know their name or role? How much money are you burning in the company's bank account to be wasting your time and mine with this stunt? If you don't know that, why are you the CEO? I prefer leadership that is in the know. My absence will explain what I do here, and the raise you'll need to offer to get me back will explain why you want me to be the one doing it. I would deliver this line even if I was extremely replaceable, because if he doesn't know that he deserves to have his money taken, I'd flip the question back on the boss. No, let me ask you a question. If you don't show up to work tomorrow, the calls get made, the presentations get created, the numbers get crunched, and ball rolls forward. If I don't show up to work tomorrow, these don't get done. Less than list of your core competencies and urgent tasks. My department grinds to a halt. This becomes a blocker for Department X and Y. And in a short matter of days, you don't have a goddamn product. So when you ask me how I'm valuable to this company, bitch, I make the MF pendulum swing. And I do it all for 300x less than the cost of your CEO's salary. Probably will piss him off and get you fired, but damn wouldn't it feel good. This type of behavior is so funny to me. If you're a CEO doing layoffs, the outcome you want is that you dump your worst performing N% of staff. But when you bring this kind of energy and doom and gloom, you get the exact opposite effect, and your most talented staff jump ship first. Because they'll have the easiest time getting other jobs. Shitty CEOs are a dime a dozen. Though, it's such a strange thing to me how often people are allowed to underperform in important leadership roles. What I'd want to say, Because I'm willing to tell you that what you're doing is rude and to remind you that professionalism would dictate that such discussions happen, at most, with one or more HR representatives as witnesses. Not just whoever happens to be in the elevator. What I'd actually say? That's a great question. How about we schedule some time Monday and I'll show you a full breakdown of my duties and how they align to company goals? Quote, then I'd probably spend the weekend working my ass off to put a presentation together. Assuming that I didn't just pack up my stuff and move elsewhere. Because this guy sounds like an absolute boss. Company has never had to lay off hundreds of workers because of my decisions. Gotta count for something, right? What a coincidence. I was just about to ask you the same question. Your compensation is way out of line with the work you produce. Realistically, you want to imply you have blackmail material to reveal how he's embezzling. Because if the town you work in is economically starving, you can bet a year's pay that he is in fact embezzling. This CEO is looking for reasons to cut you out. They aren't listening to reason or value. He's a thief looking to take your cut. I'd take the stairs. I would just lie charismatically, in a relaxed, casual way. Tell you how I provide value? It would be easier to tell you when and how I don't provide value. When I'm not here. If that doesn't tell you all you need to know about me, I don't know what will. Not only should you retain me, you better give me a raise. 2 before a different company gives me an offer so good I can't refuse. Hell, I should be asking myself how you guys provide value to me. You're a nice guy, and I like you, and this is a nice company, and I like it. You guys are lucky to have me, but I don't have the patience of saint, either. You wouldn't believe the offers I turned down to stay here. Offers left and right. Recruiters trying to bag me. And I tell them, no. I appreciate it, but I like the place I work at. And that's hard to come by. And you can't just take that away in exchange for more pay. They think I'm crazy to turn down their offers. And maybe I am. But hey, if you cut me, I guess I'll just be forced to go produce all this value for the competition. My job is X. I do it well. If you need someone to do X, then I have the institutional knowledge to get it done right and I'm the clear choice for the job. Whether or not you need someone to do X isn't a question I can answer. I don't have an overview of where the company is going in the coming years or what confidential things are going on behind the scenes. No matter what your answer, the CEO is sending everyone a clear signal that he is both incompetent and getting ready for mass layoffs. You should be looking for work even if it means that you have to move because the company has poor leadership and doesn't sound like it will last long. Because otherwise you're not making it out of this elevator alive. Oh, this is me. Have a great day. If you don't know that, then maybe you're the one who shouldn't be retained. Now excuse me. I have an actual job to do. Do you work for Elon Musk?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.